Far side of your screen, Pablo Tellez, Federico Staksrud. Newman and Koller on the near side. First drive, overhead.
20 feet out.
0-0-1.
Happens to the best of us. Come
Everybody.
on now.
Point.
Quick speed up, Riley Newman.
Yeah, and I think we've seen in all our matches, right? People come on the court, you're playing center court, you're a little nervous, takes a couple points to get into a rhythm.
Second serve.
Speaking of rhythm, still need to find some at the hand of AJ Koller.
Yeah, he was kind of straight up there. He won't miss that very often. Yeah, I mean, that's a good ball by AJ, and that's what he's kind of known for, reaching in with that flick. It's a good opportunity for them.
AJ actually used to live right here in Las Vegas. I imagine he's got some friends in these stands.
Good put away there from AJ using his length. Same shot he just missed. Was able to correct that really quickly.
Point.
Dictating terms from the transition zone. That's Federico Staksrud.
Really good. And when he starts crashing, that's a problem for the other team.
Point.
Speaking of crashing, this time it's Tellez. This duo has been one of the few that has really stuck together in the last year.
And I think that's something we're going to see moving forward. You know, it's the better teams that we're seeing, like Ben and Colin, Pablo Fed, right? I think we'll see more of that next year.
Allows them to train together. It allows them to also kind of pick up some of the nuances and specifics of their style alongside one another.
Right.
Definitely helps. We've seen a couple high attacks and even high counter attacks. Everyone trying to lock in that hand speed.
Yeah, and I like kind of the approach Pablo and Fed are taking right now. When they get their opportunity to speed up on these guys, they're taking it.
Talk about some shape. So much spin on that from Tellez.
Yeah, they're known for both of them known for their drives. Both great singles players as well.
3-1-1. Second serve.
I think that almost shocked Pablo Tellez. It was high enough to attack. You saw Koller on the left side. This time they stack.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. One of the, having a Riley Newman, right? Great left side player, but you get in little funks like this, he could just switch to the other side, right? Change things up, change the look.
Well, it was an early kind of switch up too. Not scared to adapt quickly. And makes good on the last backhand flick he missed.
Yeah, and I think that's where Riley's thinking AJ's got to make that ball bounce, right? He's not expecting Pablo to be able to take it out of the air.
What a play, the shift from Riley Newman.
And that's kind of one of his signature plays. You can't speed the ball up at him very well because he's always going to be sitting on it.
It's almost like a no look, swiping that like a windshield.
It's pretty impressive misdirect there.
3-2-1.
Oh, just when you think there's a highlight, it becomes a low light for Tellez.
Yeah, I think these nets are a little different than maybe some other courts. I'm not sure what they normally do, but they have the thing sticking out, and he didn't really hit the net, but he hit the thing holding the net in place, so that is a fault.
3-2-2.
You cannot hit the standard of the net along with the net itself. AJ Koller doing a better job now up at the kitchen. Nice volleys.
Yeah, I got that one straight down.
2-3-1.
Oh, the no-fly zone for AJ Koller.
Yeah, he has such a unique grip, and I mean, there was barely any motion on that shot. Not a big swing at all.
3-3-1.
Tying things up, 3-all. That's the creativity we're talking about. No one else would have attempted that, and he nearly comes away with it.
That's tough. It's good Ernie there by Fed there just to, you know, press the issue a little bit.
Couple mishits, but nonetheless, it's Newman and Koller with the point.
Yeah, it didn't sound like many clean balls were hit that point, but they kept going back.
It's a good point. You could actually hear it in terms of the contact. And the shout for Newman. Crafty, crafty. The attack up the line with a little showmanship, the slide as he's moving.
That's impressive, the two, and to keep that ball in. Yeah, that's what ATP defense there from Pablo. Maybe a year ago we didn't see as many of those. Now that's just the normal play here on the tour.
I remember when it was a big deal when an ATP was hit,
right.
And now it's.
Yeah, if you're not when it was a big deal when it was hit. Now if you're not defending it, you're not making it this far.
I was gonna say now even the defense has become the norm.
Yeah.
This game has evolved like lightning. Yeah, that's tough. I think that's where Fed and Pablo were pretty comfortable at that dink point. They played so much together. Man, I liked the first speed up from AJ Koller, but he's just had a few dink errors here.
Yeah, his hands are so fast. He had great speed up, great counter by Pablo, but right back at it. And then, yeah, just missed the easy ones. How it goes sometimes. Oh, and fighting over that middle ball there. I think that's one Riley probably wishes he could have taken with his forehand over AJ's backhand.
6-5-2.
Oh, that's so good. And like we just talked about ATP defense a minute ago. I mean, AJ went from ATP defense to offense off that shot, right? He turned that ball over, tried to get a winner. When they went from behind in the point to ahead quickly.
Tellez and Staksrud still maintaining the 6-5 lead.
Not sure what they're really talking about here.
Looked like maybe some sort of contact off the paddle.
Second serve.
Yeah, we've seen a couple miscommunications, you know, right? Whereas we haven't seen that as much on the other end, a team that's played all year together. And, you know, the margins are so thin out here on tour. 2 or 3 miscommunications is the difference between maybe winning or losing a match.
It's like text messages, just hard to pick up those mixed signals.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, is it out? It is
Yeah.
out of bounds by inches. Riley Newman showing the crowd just exactly how far.
Yeah, just an inch, but man, that was such a good point both ways.
6-5-2.
ATP, and there's no defense for that.
Yeah, it's a little unlucky. I think they got the net before that, which really set that all in motion. And pretty even contest so far.
And one of the best skills for Riley Newman, and one of the most underrated, his ability to let the ball fly out of bounds.
Yeah, that's I mean, that ball was hit 100 miles an hour right at his chest, and he didn't think about playing it. Most players just get hit with that ball.
5-7-1. Second serve. Five, 7-2. Side out.
Man, keeping this thing close right now. This is an impressive performance on all parties. Side out for Tellez and Staksrud.
7-5-1.
Ooh.
Point.
Ooh.
Can't
I
overrule.
thought that might have been in, but someone just screamed way out.
I don't know if that's the case.
Looks like Riley agrees. There won't be a challenge.
8-5-1.
That's another net. Starting to add up there.
9-5, Tellez and Staksrud looking to find a little bit of an upset here over Newman and Koller, French.
Point.
Vamos is right.
Yeah,
Make
they
it.
might be vamosing their way to an 11-5 here, the way they're playing.
10-5-1. Point game, switch in.
And it is. Wow. Bout the number 6 seed, AJ Koller and Riley Newman need to make some adjustments. That's one adjustment, just play I formation.
Yeah, no, and that's what Riley could do sometimes. I think sometimes when he gets a little frustrated, you know, he starts playing just a little bigger on the court, and that's what we're seeing right now.
No, cross the plane. Yep.
Yeah, that's an interesting rule that not many people know if they're not, you know, in the pro level game. And Ernie, obviously, is when you hit it when jumping the corner, but if you cross the net plane and don't make contact with the ball, that is also a fault. So next time you're in your rec game, make that call. See how many friends you have left.
I don't imagine many if you do.
Oh, I do.
2-0.
I would imagine imagine you need to like start filming your rec games though, because there might need to be some video evidence. There might
It's funny you say that.
There could be some argument.
Because my rec games are actually videotaped.
Oh,
so there you go.
Figured it out. Ball out of bounds. Another fun anecdote about Newman and Koller playing alongside one another. They actually have a title here in Las Vegas. It came in 2021.
Second serve.
It's a good speed up there from Riley. When he gets those like high bouncing balls in the kitchen, I don't care who he's playing with, who he's playing against, the ball is getting sped up by him into a unique location.
Side out.
Missed serve. You know, it's interesting when you think of that September championship for them in Vegas at the Pickleball Open. It was actually over Johnson Johns, which makes it that much more impressive.
Wow, that is.
Like a roundhouse. AJ Koller coming to that right side.
Yeah, just massive swing after massive swing, and you saw how good Pablo and Fed were able to defend it for the first few.
Second serve.
Kind of, you know, just a missed third, something they're going to want to clean up, obviously, after losing game one, but good start here to game two for them.
What a shot, AJ Koller with the winner.
Yeah, I think with any of these four players, with how creative they are, if they can get a ball out of the air at the kitchen line, it's probably going to be put in one of those kind of locations there for a winner.
Federico Staksrud, second game action.
You know, that's how it goes sometimes, right? You make all the hard ones. He's in the fence. He's with the crowd, and then he misses the short dink one.
1-4-1.
Riley says, no problem. Splits the defense after the earning his way.
Yeah, he had a lot of court the other way, but knew Fed would go cover and just went right down the line. Yeah, that's just not going to work. We talked about early in the broadcast how Riley has the unique grip, the forehand. Any attack to that spot's just not the right shot, and Pablo knows that. Probably won't go there again.
It's wild to watch the ball travel not only the 14 feet across the length of the net and the kitchen, but also laterally through those hands battles. It really does oftentimes kind of come into these patterns and shapes in a triangle. And again, it just travels from one player to the next across the length of the kitchen.
Yeah, and I think what's unique, if you don't watch pro pickleball that often, a lot of the games kind of played in the center part of the court, because any ball wide, there's maybe an ATP, maybe an Ernie, right? You got to be aware of those things. Everybody's looking for them.
Just barely out of reach for Koller.
2-4-1. Point.
Is that, yeah, I mean, that's just you lose game 1, you get a nice lead here, and just back-to-back dinks in the net, right? It's tough.
3-4-1.
Yeah, but he's coming up with some offense still.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's playing great. Just, you know, it's just a few here and there. AJ's at his best when he can take those balls out of the air, right? His offense is so creative, and he showed it off there.
Point.
I think that's one Riley expects to make, right? It's a good attack coming forward for Pablo, but a ball on Riley's forehand. That's really good there. AJ on the right there, just sliding it over, back over to Fed off the line as well.
4-4-1.
Missed return. Lead back to Koller and Newman.
5-4-1.
You know, one of the storylines we haven't touched on yet, there was an upset, the 26 seed taking down the 7 seed. Craig Johnson and Augustus Guy picked up the win over Callan Dawson, Jay DeVilliers. The scores are crazy, 11-9, 18-16, and 11-3.
Yours.
And I think, you know, that team with that crazy 18-16 win, then they go and they play Thomas and Julian, and, you know, it showed it wasn't a fluke, although Thomas and Julian won the match 12-10, 1-3, though, 12-10, 10-12, 11-6. That's it's as good as it gets right there.
Right location at the right time for Pablo Tellez.
10-4-2.
So Thomas Wilson, Julian Arnold to finish the thought. Now into the quarterfinals, will face J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier, the 2 seed. Darian Young, DJ Young that is, and Dekel Bar also face off now against Matt Wright and James Ignatowicz.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we see the 26 seed making runs. We saw the same thing 23 seed yesterday. Pickleball's a little different because it's a relatively new sport. Those teams are still very good.
Yeah, it's a lot of the up-and-comers partnering up alongside one another. 6-4, Newman Koller. Again, need this second game. Wow, I mean, how do you start to train that skill?
Yeah, it's, you know, just playing a lot of pickleball, right? You just got to see the ball, understand when it's a little low, and start moving out of the way quickly.
Time to get right back to the action. Newman and Koller up 8-4 over Tellez and Staksrud. The jump and duck, that's a new one.
Yeah, that's Everyone's been doing a very good job of getting out of the way of balls today.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the Carvana PPA Tour. This is the home to pickleball pros across the country. Now in its new merger alongside Major League Pickleball. So much coming in 2024. There's some power from Pablo Tellez. Pablo originally out of Colombia. 28 years old.
41.
Played Division II tennis at University of West Florida.
Point.
Yeah, it's see a lot of the top players, they come in with great tennis pedigrees. It doesn't mean you're automatically going to be good, right? But he is one of those players that, you know, you see him out here still.
Second serve.
Good opportunity there. Probably a ball Pablo thinks he should have made. But yeah, great swing.
5-8-2.
Oh, he nearly shoveled that out.
That's such a good ATP. That's not, I mean, that's not just an easy shot, Cameron, where you're just making it every time, but he makes it look easy.
Point.
Nearly comes back to it. One of the hardest skills is being able to find them. Right now they're in quarterfinal action. They've made it to Championship Sunday a handful of times, picking up 3 silvers this year alone. However, still looking for that elusive gold. Him crashing down, but AJ Koller just stole his candy. Snuck it away.
What a great job, Pablo, showing how you can go from defense to offense so quickly, but AJ was up to the task.
That's impressive from Federico Staksrud. His ability to somehow protect that right hip. His paddle was on the complete other side of his body. Ooh, winner, winner down the line.
What a ball from Riley. It's almost tough because, you know, you think it's going out, but he doesn't miss too many of those. So.
2 away from game 3. You know what is so impressive when you watch Tellez and Staksrud is their ability to crash down, and they attack, it feels like, more often than not, even through the transition zone compared to other pros. Oh, the urging on from Staksrud is not enough.
No, it's tough. He did the best he could just to get there. It's tough to get that one back in the kitchen.
Second serve.
7-2.
Patience paying off.
Yeah, that's it's often how it goes. You know, if you're not the one pulling the trigger, the other team just waiting for that counter, and that's what happened there.
8-2.
Score 8-9. And this time the counter is spot on. Riley Newman.
Yeah, that's that forehand grip that we talked about.
9-8-1. Second serve.
He's sitting at the baseline. That's a tough ball.
It's just, yeah, it's unlucky sometimes when it hits the net. You know, you should be coming up. You think your partner's going to cover. Just a little miscommunication there.
Longest rally of the day to Newman and Koller.
Yeah, I mean, that was just unbelievable. Resets in there. That was just a full pickleball point there. Every shot was hitting the book.
You knew the step back was going to be the speed up. A little chest bump to finish it off. 10-8, looking for game 3.
I'll call the score at 10-8-2. Yes, sir. 10-8-2. Set out.
Oh, man, that was the second serve, too. So it's a side out for Tellez and Staksrud.
8-10-1.
The sitter.
Yeah, that's one, I mean, we don't have to say it. Riley's not missing that very often. Oh, and then follows it up with the missed return after that. We might see a timeout, and we do.
Back-to-back errors bring this to a tied ball game. You must...
Second serve.
Beautiful return there at 10-10. Risky, but perfect.
Wow.
10-10-2.
Second serve. The last handful of points, AJ Koller has played an incredibly disciplined brand of pickleball.
Yeah, I completely agree. Wait, what are they discussing here?
We got to play, let's go.
Yeah, but like you were saying, AJ, you know, known for his speed ups and whatnot, but he's taking 10, 15 dinks a point here, really waiting for the right moment.
I didn't see a distraction at all.
I think they're discussing whether there was a partner distraction or something of that nature.
Either way, Don Stanley's not going to have any of it. He says, let's get right back to play.
Let's play ball.
10-2.
He's our lead referee. Howard Hepworth, our second.
Oh, and there's the old net at 10-10.
The worst possible time to see it.
Depends what side of the court you're on, Cameron.
It's fair. It's fair.
10-10.
It always feels like I'm on the wrong side, Brandon.
Everybody says the same thing. Wow. I mean, just 6, 7, 8 hands battles there. Just unbelievable.
I'm just really impressed with the mental capacity right now. AJ Koller just sticking to the strategy.
Noble. Sit. And sometimes you don't expect, after a great drive by Fed, you didn't expect Riley and AJ to get it so low there. So Pablo pre-committed to that, and it was a tough shot.
Got another hold. Ball back to Newman and Koller.
Second serve.
Man, and that's another ball. Just both ways right now. Everybody's so close to scoring off the tape, off the net, just missing. 10-10. Oh, man, that's the second time we've seen that. That is so tough to do with the backhand, especially for a lefty.
I mean, that's all scouting report. Pablo Tellez reading this one like a book. Watch this slide. Immediately sees the speed up coming, and bam! So quick.
Such a good, I mean, like Pablo on the ATP reset it into the kitchen.
Off
feathery,
the net.
Off the net. I mean, to get back in it. Match point here.
11-10-1.
Wow, not yet, said AJ Koller.
Like waiting for rain in the desert. The longest dink rally we have seen, well over a minute long, and it's AJ Koller that comes away. Second match point. And the third shot drive miss. That gives a chance to Newman and Koller.
Yeah, just down one here. 2 holds there on match points, Cameron.
10-11-1.
I love it. They're already starting to speak.
Yeah, when they start talking in Spanish together, they're feeling it out there.
An ATP winner.
We might be seeing that on SportsCenter later, Cameron. What a shot.
Watch the all-out effort. Pablo Tellez flicks the backhand and finds the sideline.
Unbelievable shot at that moment in the match, too.
10-1.
Third look at match point.
There you have it.
Match goes to the 6th seed, the upset